Hello and welcome to another episode of Squirtified Engineering. I'm not really alone in the garage, so I'm trying to start this low-key, but we will be having a look at the fuel system today. So I haven't been able to do anything, only checking up on things. So this is the pipe cutter with a ratchet function, which I thought would fit, but it doesn't, which means that I need to take down the fuel tank in order to reach the pipes. And also I realized that the threads on these pneumatic fittings are tapered, but they shouldn't be. They should be M10 by 1 millimeter. I haven't really done anything about the fuel system hoses, but I did have a look at my ethanol content sensor, and the problem now is I need to have it connected after the fuel pressure regulator and not to be in the way of steering components, starter motor or something. But on the lower intake runners there are two tabs that are threaded, so I could make a bracket from that and then have just a short piece of hose and having the sensor sitting vertically. Perhaps that could work. And also I need to finish my electrical work, and I need to finish the CPS, etc, etc. So while we are going through things to do, I think I will remove the upper intake manifold in order to be able to reach where I want the ethanol content sensor. The alternator could maybe be a bit happier if it got a bit of renovation. The power steering pump down there, that one will be renovated. I do have a gasket kit for it, so I need to remember to bring a syringe so that I can take out the oil without making too much of a mess. We also need to make a bracket for the boost control valve. The valve covers, they need to get replaced because of the crack, but also because I have new ones that do need a bit more work before they can go on. I also have a new harness ready to go on for the coils, and also the CPS. I'm putting in the renovated one in combination with the stronger sensors. I already have shielded wire, so I think I can manage with what I have here. But yeah, everything needs to be tidied up. And also, if we look down here, you see the blue thing, that's the oil cooler, so that would need a better mounting. Currently it's screwed with these two. I made a bracket for that, but then I have a zip tie in order to make it less wobbly, so that could need a lower bracket. I also need to upgrade the intake pipe with an AN connector, because the new valve covers will have AN10 connectors on top. Originally they have this sort of splash shield directly underneath. It's I think it's riveted on, and yeah, I will need to remove those from the new ones in order to clean them out properly. I might drill and tap for M5 or something to get them back, because I think they can be it can be a benefit to have those. I also need a bracket for the original fuse holder. We need to replace the connection here with a pneumatic connector and hose. The TPS needs to be, well, not replaced, but I need to make something a bit nicer than this and put a proper connector on. I also have another throttle body, basically the same one but in nicer condition, aftermarket, and haven't been welded. And also it has another benefit that I don't need to reuse my semi-permanent throttle wire wheel. It would be nice to get rid of that, so I can finally cut off the excess wire. Let's see what else. Yeah, the thermostat housing. We have here 3 possible connectors, and I'm only using one. So this one goes to my coolant temp gauge, meaning that it will, once the thermostat opens, I will have a temperature reading. Well, I will always have a temperature reading, but I will see the increase in temperature after the thermostat is open. And I'm using the stock temp sensor for my Mega Squirt. So that means that I will have a good idea of what I have temperature wise while the engine is heating up, and then once it's heated up I will be able to confirm it by getting a proper reading or the same reading between the sensors. So I find it useful, although I do need to have the gauge and my laptop connected. We also have a fuel pressure sensor in the fuel rail that needs to be connected. And then what else? We have at the far back we have the pulsation dampener, which is a combination with that and the feed. I don't think I want to remove the dampener, so, but it's a Banjo connection, so maybe not that great when it comes to fuel flow. So we will see what happens there. Perhaps I will well, I need to do something at least. So yeah, that's basically an update of what we have to do in the engine bay and things that I would like to do. But yeah, this is my forever project. So no GoPro footage and no real work done today. Well, I I did get to see what I need to do and what I need to do in order to accomplish it. So the two big things that are in front of me is to take down the fuel tank again and take off the intake manifold. Perhaps I will take some measurements so that I can build my new intake manifold, since I have the parts for it. I also need to verify that the welder is working now that I have a proper power cable. And yeah, there were maybe a bit too many people in the garage for my taste. I tend to slow down then. It's easier when I can be alone and talk freely and so on. But yeah, hopefully I will have some better content soon, but perhaps you did enjoy the update of the setup that I have. I think I will go into more detail eventually, or if someone asks me. But yeah, until the next episode, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Stay safe. Take care. Bye bye.